everything. This is hater number 1. Look at this hate face. I'm hater number 2. We've just been drinking and hating all day on everything. People walk in, it was hate on them until they leave. You know, Perry wasn't here,
We didn't
so
sell anything today.
Nothing. We just hate it. And now, you've come to join us in our mutual hate of this week's comics. We hate on them because they're good. Because we wish we could do comics as good as them.
That's why you hate on them.
Well, at least that's what I hate in him.
I can't do anything else.
Morgan just hates. That's what he does. He was born to hate. So, we will start. What is your most hating on
First
comic
thing I
this
wanna
week
hate.
here?
Alright, how about the second and final volume of Ross Campbell and Joe Keating's Glory? Yes, the revamp of Rob Liefeld's Glory, which is obviously a far, far better comic than this. Better art, better writing, better designs, everything. This is garbage. No, nothing revolutionary here, nothing cool, no awesome giant battle scenes, no giant monsters incinerating cities, none of that. No battle hair. No, this is garbage.
Ross Campbell,
absolute garbage.
The last like 2-3 issues was just like every single character that you could want from the Extreme universe, I guess.
Yeah, they had Bad Rock.
Really like a universe. Yeah, they had Bad Rock.
Everyone's getting on the Bad Rock bandwagon.
Yeah, I know, but he wasn't as big as a planet. You know, you can only do that. And there's a cool little tie-in with Prophet at the end too, which is cool. Very excited this week for Chris Anka and Adam Warren doing AVX or A+X, whatever it is this week. Phantom X and Black Widow by Chris Anka, Scarlet Witch and Domino by Adam Warren. Chris Anka, as you know from his many covers.
All those covers, all those designs.
He's actually doing sequential art in here, which looks pretty damn good.
There's bear people, there's tiger people.
Yeah. And then the second one, I mean, Domino has like 4 backup guns and
a
like
very large knife.
I love Adam Warren. He does Empowered, did Dirty Pair. You should read his stuff too.
This week we have also got a new #1 from Boom Studios here. This is Dayman, written by these 2 guys, Matt Gagnon, don't know who that is, but also Michael Allen Nelson, who's a very prolific writer, and it's drawn by Brian Stelfreeze, who you probably also recognize from so many covers.
Yeah.
Like, unhealthy amounts of covers by this guy.
He hasn't done anything since Wednesday Comics, I don't think.
Yeah, he did that Catwoman Demon series in Wednesday Comics.
Yeah.
And this is probably the first... Whoa, no, he did No, that was the other guy that draws exactly like him.
Yeah.
Never mind. Never mind.
In fact, it's been so long, Stelfreeze got his own like article on Comics Alliance this week about coming back. So, you know, there you go.
So, we can call it a comeback, in fact.
Yeah, don't call it a comeback. Damn. Alright. From Oni Press, new #1 and #2, The Mysterious Strangers. #1 was released for Free Comic Book Day, and for those who are not able to get it for free, you have to pay $3 if you want to read #1. But for those that got it for free, there's #2, which, well, actually, you know what? They're $4. $4! Talk about some hate.
Oh, you missed out, didn't you?
Right. But written by KRIS Roberson, who most recently got fired from DC Comics after writing iZombie.
Which was really cool.
And then some
Just
other...
goes to prove DC has no soul in it.
No, you shouldn't hate publicly on the internet if you're a writer. Definitely not. You always get fired.
Yeah, no opinions. Those aren't allowed.
And it's illustrated by Scott Kowalchuk, who is doing this great, like, you know, Silver Agey kind of Johnny Quest vibe. It looks very much like the Intrepids.
Yeah,
from Image a couple of, maybe about 6 months ago, 7 months ago.
It's gonna look similar to Doc Shaner, who did that Buddy Cops
one-shot. Yes, that's right. There probably aren't as much Wu-Tang references in here, but there is a man with a big afro.
Oh, you can only hope.
So,
what else have we got going on here? Right here from First Second Press. This is The Invincible Haggard West, #101. The Death of Haggard West.
Final issue!
It's, yeah. So this is the only issue, funny enough, of this series. This is actually the first chapter or so of Paul Pope's new graphic novel, Battling Boy, which, you know, from us insiders here, take our word for it, it's freaking awesome.
That's right, we're cooler than you, we got connections, already read it. That's right, you can touch me if you want, but...
You can't touch me.
No. But yeah, it's really great. It's actually big size. The actual novel's a bit smaller, but it's really cool, and it comes with a schematic for the really cool ray gun thing that Haggard West used.
He has a jetpack, he has a scarf, cool ray guns. You know, it's Paul Pope.
Yeah, it's Paul Pope.
What more do you need?
And yes, we always talk about Prophet, but this week I had to specially talk about it because it is all by Giannis Milogiannis, if that is even how you say his name. I've probably
We'll
been
never know.
destroying it
We'll
for many
never know.
years. But yeah, written, drawn. Did you in colors? Man, he did colors too. Holy crap, he did everything. On
He also
this
did the
issue.
backup story as well.
He did the backup story.
Yeah.
This is like the only issue of Prophet you need.
Really? That's not true. He's lying.
That's not.
Come buy more Prophet,
Okay,
please.
well, yeah, but it's friggin' giant T-Rexy crab monster things and lots of people without ankles. You know what?
Rain City interface
There's
going
probably
on.
no ankles in this whole book.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's awesome. It's the no ankle award.
Whoa. And out of DC this week, we've got a #1 here. This is Batman 66 by Jeff Parker and Jonathan Case. This is reprinting a couple digital stories that have been published so far. They're doing the same kind of type of deal that they did with Batman Beyond and the Superman Beyond adventures, as well as the Smallville Season 11, where they're doing digital first stories and reprinting them in nice single-issue packages like this with these Mike Allred covers going on.
Yeah.
The art in here is just crazy four-color nonsense.
All based on the 60s cartoon.
It's shouting Adam West.
Yeah, super
It's-
pop art coolness. Probably less gay jokes, but...
I think there's an all Alfred story in there as well.
Really?
Yeah, he's sliding down the
Oh,
back
that's right, I
with
saw
tray
that.
in hand.
I saw that.
Come on.
So that should be some good campy fun, for sure. And I mean, look at that Allred cover. It's badass. Speaking of campy fun and afros, Deadpool. Was covered by Chris Anka, obviously. One of the coolest movie poster covers that you'll probably never have. Written by Brian Posehn and Jerry Dugan as usual. The art is by Scott Koblish, with Val Staples on colors, really providing a great orangey, nasty, yellow...
It looks like a comic that was printed
Yeah.
in the 70s. That's basically the look they're going for.
And
They did it
Deadpool...
sort of the same way as that the Tony Stark issue they did a couple
Absolutely,
issues ago.
absolutely. So this is kind of pulling off of that. It's got, obviously, Power Man, Iron Fist, the 70s. We're talking Tiara and Fro with, like, puffy yellow, shirt and everything. Yes. Even if you don't read this comic, it doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with anything that came before or after. It's just fun and dumb. So, Deadpool.
We have also got book 1 of Kill All Monsters. This is exactly what it looks like.
Right?
Exactly what it looks like. This is a webcomic first, I believe.
Yeah.
They funded the collection through Kickstarter. It's really fun, black and white, giant robots versus giant monsters. They've got a lion-faced mech in the back here, kind of like Jet Jaguar, but he actually looks like a cat.
Yeah, yeah. So for everybody who went to see Pacific Rim and loved it, it needed more monster mech battles.
And for some reason, they didn't go and watch a bunch of anime. They were like,
Yeah.
I just don't have that at my disposal in any
Right,
way. There's
you
no
know,
internet.
Yeah, I was gonna say if there is things you can download, really will help you with that. We do anime recommendations here too, but Kill All Monsters, very cool. And a nice big surprise this week. You never know when you're ordering comics from smaller companies what they're gonna kind of come through as. And this is 5-color comics #1. It has Nazi bondage Bruce Timm. Is that Bruce Timm?
You know
Bruce Timm on the cover. And
He
then,
does a bit of interior work too.
He does, and he even does a page that is... Oh my!
Yeah.
We're talking
Yeah.
Kirby badass with Black Widow and Invisible
Black
Woman.
Widow, Invisible Woman cosplayers,
Yeah, for some unknown reason, but
I
there's
think
some.
it's a pretty meta comic book. It looks like
Yeah.
there's some con stories, some pirate stories. I don't know where this is all going, but it is sick.
And there's even black and white art for the cover. All sorts of cool stuff. This is what, $8?
$9.
$9. It's not bad. It even says atomic value on it.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with atomic
It will never
value.
not be worth $8.95.
That's right. That's right. And I think
that about wraps
brings
it up.
us up.
Shall we reprise
Cover of the
Deadpool
week.
number 12 here? Really?
Were we
13.
gonna, or 13? Were we gonna
What do you
pick anything else? Come on.
Deadpool has a fro on top of his mask.
Yeah, with the gun that puts Black Dynamite's gun and Clint Eastwood's gun.
Clint
to shame.
Harry?
Clint Harry. Clint Eastwood's gun to shame. It's really sad. All you need is just a little bit of funk soundtrack when you turn each page.
We can edit that in post,
We
right?
could probably edit that in post. Monkey will get to that. So, cool. Thank you all for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your Hater Wednesday and hate until next week.
That's all
We'll
we
hate
do.
again.